All right, you know what irks me about this BS that goes on at my workplaces? Apparently, I've been watching other, guess, people that have been posting about their issues at workplaces. Actually, it's actually kind of ironic that it's usually young black men that also talks about this. How is I don't want to say it's an old head problem. I think it's more of a law enforcement slash Fed problem. Feds, law enforcement falls under the same thing, personally, in my opinion. For my situation, I know for a fact it started with law enforcement in the beginning of all this. And during that whole period, it definitely graduated to the feds for some period of reason. But yeah, you know what really irks me about this? Let me see something. Well, like I said, it's like a ambulance truck that drove past at my workplace while I'm on break. I don't know what's it for. I don't know. Who cares? But yeah. So I've been learning more and more about CBAs, community-based agents or field agents. So I always said this is like a big ass Fed program at the end of the day. I think the problem is at my workplaces, it's at my workplaces, and they trying to stop me from making extra money, which is actually kind of crazy because I've been documenting everything. But yeah, CBAs, community-based agents, field agents. I always say I really don't care about what's going on outside my area. It's at my jobs. It's been at my jobs. And now it got to a point where they're trying to block me from making extra money, which I said that in previous videos. But yeah, community-based agents, my thing is what everybody else be saying. It's just lock in, do your work. That's all I've been doing. I'd be doing my job, clock in, do my job, and leave pretty much. The problem is they try to surround you around frauds. And that's been the problem. Frauds. And if you Google Section 702 or FISA, it fall that they everything I've been complaining about, it falls under, like the sabotaging shit, sabotaging in the car, vandalism, and then it come from no street person. Well, informants that work for street people. Which that's another thing. That's actually what you're supposed to talk about. What irks me about this is that there are informants keep saying snitching. Like, bro, you work for an undercover agent. Like, you're the snitch. You're a professional snitch. That what irks me. So it's the informants committing the misconduct, but it's getting protected by law enforcement or your FBI, and that's the problem.